Good morning, children. Welcome back to the lesson number 18, Industries. Lesson number 18, Industries. So children, in previous class we studied about industries and the factors that are taken into consideration in order to have a good industry. So then also we studied about the cottage industries. So today we will study about the small scale industries. Small scale industries. Small scale industries use small machines and employ more people as compared to the cottage industries. They make utensils, furniture, plastic, goods, hosiery and items, etc. So children, you can see here the machines. Of course, the small scale industries, they use small types of machines and they employ more than the cottage industries, because they employ more people, because it is a work of the machines. There will be the different types of machines but in a small size. So therefore they require the employees in order to work in a small scale industries. So even they use these machines in order to make utensils, furniture, plastic goods and the hosiery items. So this is all about the small scale industries. So next we have large scale industries. Large scale industries. You can see it in the picture here. See how the large scale industries, in the sense these people, the large scale industries employ thousands of workers, require huge amount of money and use modern and heavy machines. These industries use highly skilled laborers in a larger scale. So you can see here the sieving machine they have shown. But children, these are the large scale industries which we can understand the use of big items. The huge amount of money also required for this, and they employ thousands of laborers together because the work is such. For example, you take manufacturing of clothes and the textiles and the sewing machines and the other furniture, which are the big in the showroom and all other things and all machines, and with the help of the latest technology or the modern and heavy machines which are coming into the market. So in order to make all this, of course they need large scale industries as well as skilled laborers. So they cannot just simply take the laborers. Of course they can take a laborer just to do the small work and but in order to plan out and the shape and the mold and the other things and all can be done only through the skilled laborers. So therefore they use highly skilled laborers in a large scale. Highly means, now if I give you a very simple example, now somewhere the temple has been built, or the houses is a construction, or some other architecture. You see the for the temple and all, they make use of architecture, because the architect, a man can design a very well a temple. So we can have even what you call what it is called which can be done on the manuscript and all, which can be done on the stones on the walls and the upper walls and the side walls. So you must have seen some of the important or very famous temples and how the temples have been decorated or the interior design has been done. So for this and all, they take architecture help, and the architect will plan out very nicely and will design it. So at the same way, if the machines has to be sold, if the machines has to be given a lot of demand and this one, so they need very skilled laborers where they can give a and can have a very the latest way of working. So therefore, in a large scale industries employ thousands of workers, require huge amount of money also, because if they hire skilled laborers, surely they will demand a lot. And secondly, because thousands of laborers they are already employing, so for them also they need to pay. So therefore, even they require huge amount of money and use modern and heavy machines. So these industries use highly skilled laborers in a large scale industries. So textile mills, iron and steel plants, oil refineries, chemical plants, and automobile ship building and in commodities are a few examples of large scale industries. So in the large scale industries and all, the textiles will be done, the iron things have been made there, and the steel plants and the oil refineries, even the refining of the oil can be done, and the chemical plants also are done, and automobiles, now whatever we see the automobiles, and the ship building, the welding and the other things. So these are the few examples of large scale industries. So therefore, you see there are different textile is there, iron is there, steel is there, oil refinery, chemical, automobile, ship building. So when there are the varieties of the works has to be done in industries, so of course they require the thousands of laborers, and according to the work they has to be paid. So therefore there will be some employees in a shipbuilding, some automobile, some in chemical plants, and some you can see in oil refineries and the steel and the iron and the textile mills. So so each will be having their different own strategy of paying them. So therefore the industries also require lot of money as well as skilled laborers. Okay children, so this is all together today. Today we'll study only the small industries and the large scale industry. So small scale industries, as I explained to you, small scale industries use small machines and employ more people as compared to the cottage industries. They make utensils, furniture, plastic goods and the hosiery. So these people they won't require many laborers, because these are small work can be done with these machines. But better than the cottage industry. Cottage industry, what happens, the work can be done in the house itself. So this they have the outside the small scale industries where the small items have been done, small items have been done with the few laborers than the cottage industries. So they make out of this small industries utensils, furniture, plastic goods, hosiery and the items. So the large scale industries employ thousands of workers, require huge amount of money and use modern and heavy machines. These industries use highly skilled laborers in a large scale. So same way, in the large scale industries the items have been done are like textile mills, iron and steel plants, oil refineries, chemical plants, automobile, shipbuilding and locomotives are a few examples of large scale industries. All these have been done in a large scale industries. So there are many. The distribution of main industries of India. So where we can study all this jute, skill, woolen, sugarcane mill, iron and steel plants, the automobiles. So there are many things yet to be studied. Okay children, I think for today it's enough, and remaining we'll study in a next class. Okay children, so please go through the lesson, have a look into your textbook and do the needful.